Say that again.
If I was a guy, I'd make Rihanna my wife too.
And that's why I did it.
Yeah, shit.
She cooks amazing food. I call her pineapple. I love Rihanna. It's my wife.
It's your boy Jackie and check it out because man, Rihanna is a interesting case. Now, I don't know if you guys follow her, but her fucking life looks like a blast. If I had to kick it with one chick that I could fuck all weekend, I could dabble in all type of narcotics with, which by the way I only drink right now, but if I had to take some coke, sip some lean, shoot some heroin, pop some E's, have a chick snort some fucking coke off my penis, I probably would pick Rihanna to do it with. Yes. I mean, her attitude of not giving a fuck kind of turns me on. But you gotta wonder sometimes. She's a musician, okay? In between turning up, okay? Always getting naked on Instagram. When the fuck does she actually get in the studio and get busy? Seriously. I mean, we know the answer to that, right? Because it's a bunch of wastemen, because she's a pop artist, right, that write her lyrics, okay? She's basically a bunch of writers. They get a beat, they write to her songs, and they kind of write in Rihanna's voice. She comes in all coked up or whatever the case is, and she just sings it, okay? Now, she's supposed to put out an album very soon, or it supposedly should have came out already. But one songwriter is actually ranting about the delay of the album and actually blaming Travis Scott. If you don't know, rumors say they're supposed to be dating Travis Scott and Rihanna, which kind of tells me that ugly niggas is in, okay? Ugly niggas like me is in. But anyway, okay? Pretty much, the songwriters blaming Travis Scott for the delay of the album. Now, before I get into this Twitter finger shit, I'm gonna just say one thing, okay? I really miss the days when ghostwriters or writers in general were fucking ghosts, okay? You niggas don't need to be on the front line. Now, let me get to reading this thing because, this is what the guy said. His name is Glass John. He said, I'm fighting to get Kiss It Better to the world, but Travis Scott has been delaying it. Then he says, Travis Scott made her put out Bitch Better Have My Money. Then he said, and Travis Scott, I'm gonna beat your ass if you ever put my wife's life in danger. Apparently, this guy's in some like hypothetical relationship with like Rihanna. Okay, this is a writer, by the way, right? Then he says, I meant ever again, but I mean I'm going to literally beat your ass, Travis Scott. Then he says, it was supposed to drop on my birthday, 11/6. I'm guessing that means November 6th. So then me and her could tell the world about us. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm guessing this guy's really out there. He thinks he's in a relationship with Rihanna, okay? Now, he then says this. Then it was supposed to drop on Christmas, but Travis keeps putting doubt in her mind. Then he says, me and my wife went in the studio with classic hitmaker, some other guy, to create a classic anthem. Then he says, and fucking Travis prevented it from being her first single and launching her album last year. Then he says, Travis Scott keeps telling my wife she needs to make an all trap hood ghetto album. And Rock Nation keeps listening to Travis because they think he's a genius. I don't fucking see it though. Then he continues by saying all Travis does is jump on stage. That's not a fucking performance, at least not something classic and timeless. Then he kind of reiterates, I'm not hacked. All facts, facts only. Then he tweets a couple of people with no rules. Then he continues by saying, Rock Nation has requested that I apologize for the release of my video earlier, only because it is causing worldwide pandem. What the fuck is this? This guy's on that Donald Trump shit. Okay, let me continue reading. But he said, so Rock Nation, my apologies for rocking the boat. You know, I only did it for Robin. Okay, Robin is Rihanna. Then he says, think about Kanye and Rihanna's albums. Both have subsequent delays and, well, who is involved? Trav, exactly. So, yeah. And he continues by saying, no idea why any of my wife or Rihanna's fans would be attacking me when I'm pushing to get you this video right now. And by wife, I literally mean my wife. That is not a slang term. Lawfully wedded. Okay, so I'm guessing he's insinuating that he's married to Rihanna. Okay, listen, man, this guy's on some fucking shrooms or some shit. Let me see if he has anything else worthwhile to say. But he says, no, I'm not on drugs. Okay, of course somebody says he's on drugs. So he says, no, I'm not on drugs. The only drug I'm on is Rihanna. Like, literally, I'm on Rihanna. That's why she can't tweet. Okay, this guy's out of it. All right. I didn't make my account private just now. Someone locked me out of my account because they don't want people to see the truth and blah, 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 blah. This guy needs Jesus. Okay, now, pretty much Travis Scott did put up a Snapchat picture off a website that had posted the story, and he says, listen, man, don't believe this shit. But pretty much there's this wacky songwriter who's blaming Travis Scott for the pushback of not only Kanye's album, but also Rihanna's album. He's also in some type of really fucking Wizard of Oz relationship with Rihanna, claims he's on her or some shit. Listen, man, okay, this is a reason why ghostwriters should just stay fucking ghost. Nobody gives a fuck what this guy is saying, all right? Now, is that a possibility? We do know of stories that Rihanna and Travis Scott are getting close, not only close, but they are intimately involved in the production and the creation of her album. Maybe that's the case, but this guy is just a little bit too wacky for us to believe, all right? I can't believe a nigga who's making up shit. If you're having imaginary friends and imaginary wives and you're probably 20-something to 30-something, get the fuck on out of here. Get this guy in a mental institution. But what do you guys think about this thing, okay? This guy who's a writer, apparently he does have credits with her, and he did leak a song, which I can't put up here because Rock Nation be all up my ass, okay? But pretty much, this writer is claiming that Travis Scott is the reason why Rihanna's project is pushed back. You guys in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. It's your boy, Akademiks, man. I'm